Hello folks, this is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on May 3rd, 2017. I have 7 strategies to my game, Decoding the Powerball. If you've never seen my videos before, I suggest that you look for my training videos on all my strategies. So I'm going to start with strategy number 1, the game card color code. Okay, so here's the game card. It represents all 69 numbers of the Powerball lottery game. And basically what I tried to do is I tried to predict what numbers aren't going to come up, and I eliminate those numbers off of the game card. Okay, so I've been picking that there'll be no green numbers for the last couple of drawings, and as you can see, it keeps on burning me here, but I'm going to go back to it because it has a streak of 12. Okay, so it's come up in the last 12 drawings here. So I'm going to predict that there's going to be no green numbers for this drawing. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. So now I'm going to go off to the next strategy. Strategy number 2, the individual numbers. Okay, so here in the individual numbers, the last drawing was 22, 23, 24, 45, and 62. So you can see up here, this is the master up here. This is where I keep all the individual number stats. So here's the 62, and here's the marker saying that it was hit. And it's green because the 62 was green. Okay, so what I did with the individual numbers is I also put them into its proper groups. Okay, so you got all the teen numbers together, all the 20 numbers together, all the 30s, okay, and so on. Okay, so that makes 7 groups. So there's only 5 winning Powerballs in the lottery. So, of course, 2 of these groups won't be able to come up. So I tried to eliminate at least one of them here. And the one I'm going to eliminate for this drawing is the 20s right here. Okay, so when you get 5 hits in the span of 5 drawings, that's pretty good. So I'm going to predict that there's not going to be any more 20s coming up in this group of 5 drawings. Okay, so here's what the game card looks like so far with all the green numbers taken off and all the 20 numbers taken off. Okay, so off to the next strategy. Strategy number 3, pick from group 1. Okay, so here in group 1, I have 15 of these option cards, and basically they're divided into 4 groups, and I try to predict what group will not be coming up. Okay, so a 0 means that none of the numbers in this color group didn't come up in the lottery. So the one that I'm taking for this drawing is this 14 green. So I'm going to eliminate all these green numbers off of the game card. Okay, so here's the game card again. This is with no green numbers, okay? This is with no 20 numbers, and this is with no group 1 option card 14 green numbers as well. So again, any one of these things that are blocked out, any one of the numbers that are blocked out, I'm hoping that they won't come up in the lottery. So it's off to the next strategy, and that's strategy number 4, the group 2 overview. So here in the group 2 overview, just like group 1, I have 15 option cards. Okay, so instead of like group 1 divided into 4 groups of numbers, group 2 is divided into 8 groups of numbers. Okay, so again, there's 15 of them. So the magic number here is 8. Okay, so if there's 8 or more misses along these 15, I'm going to color it blue for cold. And of course, if there's 8 or more hits, I'm going to color it red for hot. Okay, so I'm going to predict that there's going to be a lot of hits in this blue area. So I'm hoping that it will be red up here, okay? And for the orange section, I'm going to predict that there's going to be a lot of misses. And I believe that there's going to be a lot of misses here in this green section as well. And that leads me to strategy number 5, picking the numbers I hope will miss from group 2. Okay, so this is group 2. And I decided to eliminate the green numbers off of this option card 13. So the reason why is you can see that this is the stats for the green area. And it's just sporadic, going back and forth between blue and red. And basically why I color this red is because this is 5 drawings. And there was 3 hits in this 5 drawings, so I color it red. And this is blue because there's 3 zeros here. Okay, so I color it blue for cold. So I just think that there's going to be another 0 here to make it blue as well. Okay, so I eliminated those numbers, and this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm in the section that I call the second view of Group 2. So I'm working on this row right here, so you can see the stats of 0011120001. Okay, so as I go to the original, okay, you can see this is number 5, orange. Okay, you can see it's 0011120001 with a bunch of zeros. Okay, so I'm going to predict that there's going to be another 0 right here. Okay, so that's a miss. So as I go to the original, I'm going to take these orange numbers off of the game card, whatever's left. So just like that. So again, that's how that works. And this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, and the last one I'm going to eliminate is this number 9 purple. So again, I'm going to go to the Group 2 card here, option card. And I'm going to eliminate the 532, which I already know is gone. The 3764 is already gone. So I'm going to eliminate the 11, 18, 43, and 50. So I'll go do that right now. And again, hopefully none of the 5 winning Powerballs will land in those numbers. Okay, off to the next strategy. Strategy number 6. Pick the numbers I hope will hit from groups 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to start in group 1, and I'm going to go to option card number 7, and I think that there's going to be a hit here in the orange numbers. So I'm going to go to the game card, and I'm going to write down what orange numbers are left. Okay, so I did that on the top. It was 6, 7, 30, 36, 55, and 57. So I'll go back, and you can see all the orange numbers here, the 57, the 6, 7. So on to the next one. The next one I'm going to pick is number 12, green. So I think one of these green numbers will hit as well. So I go to the game card, and what's left is the 30, the 36, and the 57, and I wrote those numbers over here. Okay, so next I'm going to pick from group 2. So I'm going to pick this option card number 2, the red section. So I'll go to the original group 2, and it's this red up here. So whatever's on the game card is what I'm going to save. So it's 4, 6, 7, 8, and 66. And I'll put that right over here. 4, 6, 7, 8, 66. Okay, next is number 3, blue. I think it's going to hit. So again, I go to the original, and it's the 1 to the 65 and the 38 to the 62. Let's see what's left on the game card. And the only thing left is the 62, so I'll put that right over here. And we'll see if that comes up. Next is number 13, blue. So again, we'll go to the original. And it's the 21 to the 24 and the 49 to the 52. So we'll see what's left. And the only thing that's left is the 30, so I'll put that right over here. Okay, so next is 14, green. So again, I'm going to go to the original, and we'll see what's left. 9 to the 3 and the 38 to the 48. And there's nothing over here, and the only one that's left is the 40. I'll put that right down here. Okay, so next is 13, purple. I think it's going to hit. So again, I go to the original, and it's the 17 to the 20 and the 69 to the 56. So we'll see what's left. And we got the 62, the 63, and the 56. I'll start with the 56 and 63. Okay, so the next one I think is going to hit is yellow 3. So again, I go to the original, and it's the 7 to the 31 and the 36 to the 60. We'll see what's left. I'll put the 7, 15, and 36 over here on the right. Okay, and also I'm going to go with number 4, yellow, to hit. You can see what that looks like, the 65 to the 28 and the 61 to the 64. And the only thing that's left is the 61, the 62, and the 63. Okay, so that leads me to the next strategy. Strategy number 7, pick from group 3. Okay, so here in group 3, I'm going to predict that there's going to be more even numbers than odd numbers. I'm going to predict that there's going to be more low numbers than high numbers. I'm going to predict that there's going to be more numbers to the right side than the left side. And I'm going to predict there's going to be more to the blue area than the red area. Okay, and the last thing I need to do is pick my numbers. Okay, so from group 3, I wanted more even numbers than odd numbers, more low numbers than high numbers, more numbers to the right side than the left side, and more to the blue area than the red area. Plus, from this group 1, option card number 1 here, you can see that there hasn't been a row in a while. That's when all 4 groups have a hit to it. Okay, so I'm going to predict that there's going to be a row up here, so I expect to have a hit in each one of these groups. So factoring all that in, I'm going to go with 4, 15, 30, 36, and 62. So again, the numbers are 4, 15, 30, 36, and 62. Okay, folks, I appreciate you watching. If you would like to play my game, Decoding the Powerball, please email me at trm6776@gmail.com. You can read the fine print here. And again, I appreciate you watching, and best of luck with your picks.